If you can't look at the explanation on the other side, then you're not looking at it.
But if we're
You're
looking
really
at
not looking at
a
it.
racially charged situation where there's no
Everything
reason,
has an explanation. It deserves the
and some
opportunity to be
explanations,
explained.
some no, not everything. Well,
Does everything deserve the opportunity to be explained? I didn't say you have to accept it.
I would
If we
disagree. I would
stop
disagree.
and
On
we
that. Here's why. Here's why.
so then we're not actually being logical about and rational about how we look at the situation. If I do something and you cancel me and I don't have the opportunity to even explain my perspective of what I meant or what
Right.
my intention was, or really maybe even I got screwed and it was all a lie, but you don't take the time to at least hear me, then we didn't fully look
So,
at the whole
so let
situation.
this is a discussion about equality versus equity.
I think it's a discussion about truth from the way I'm looking at it. I want to look
Sure.
at it from a perspective of
So
truth.
this is, I think, the meat of what we're trying to get to. Okay. So, um, saying that you are a Nazi is something that's actually legal in America.
Mhm.
Okay. In Germany, it's not. In Germany, they literally have made it illegal to have Nazi paraphernalia, to espouse Nazi views because of their
Mhm.
history.
Yeah,
You think
yeah.
Germany is a very safe and free country, right? Now, the question is, do people have the right to think the way they do about being a Nazi? They might get that right in their own world, but they don't get that right to espouse it to the rest of the world. I'm sorry, there's certain things.
I'm actually driving at something slightly different. If I can pivot it,
Okay,
it's
okay.
like let's just think of an example where Trump or an individual is there's an example you made of like I wish I knew exactly what that story was, but let's look at like a different Trump example
Okay,
of
okay.
something that he is accused of or an individual is accused of. And I said, do they have the right to at least, should we look at the explanation of that person or people that support that person and give a different perspective on it? And what we're saying is that that thing that they did, that we believe that they did or see that they did, and I couldn't see it any less clearly, is so clearly racist or bigoted or whatever, that there's no explanation for this and there's no conversation. And the point I'm driving at is that there's always an explanation from that person's perspective. And after taking it in, it's like a form of justice. After taking in both sides, then the decision should be made about what that really means.